This is the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast with the midweek news. Join your hosts, Iceman and Holstera, two law enforcement professionals ready to offer their unfiltered opinions on the latest news from the world of law enforcement. No filters, no edits. So be warned, the content may be upsetting to some listeners. Sit down and hold up. This may get a little bumpy.
Welcome, Motor Cop Chronicles podcast, midweek news.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Doing for you. He forgot it was Wednesday.
I did. I've been too damn busy. Hey, Kelly, how are you?
Kelly. Yeah, I was calling him on Skype, and he was like, "Oh shit."
I was just sitting here doing taxes, and all of a sudden, I look up, and I'm like, oh, turning everything on, setting everything up, plugging things in.
Just totally forgot about it.
Yeah.
I hope everybody's having a good week.
Super fantastic week, sir. I've only got like 6 days left.
And then it's all over with, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, you still get your trickle in, but it ain't like it is now, open to close. This is something else.
Said we get to trickle in. That sounds like a venereal disease or something.
It does. You can take a shot for it, but, you know, I prefer to get paid. You know, $20 is $20, bro.
I know. You're just nasty like that.
You know, it's crazy that Freebird chose tonight to skip because you actually sent out some good stories this week.
I did, and
it's been probably a good 8 months.
And I spent like $100-something bucks and got a brand spanking new monitor that's working fantastically, and he just skipped out on it.
Well, yeah,
he don't care about y'all.
You know, he's getting crowned or something.
He's turning. No, they're going on. They're doing something with that women's basketball shit again.
Yeah, he's getting his Budweiser award down there.
I think so. I think he's drinking Bud Light. He needed his tranny fluid changed.
He did. He turned into a falconet.
We're going to get the housekeeping out the way. Let's get the important folks out, the Patreon. We're going to do crew members, and then we'll do the other people. I appreciate everybody that is there. We got Mr. John D. is a crew member. Dan Carlson with Burley Board. Y'all go check him out. We got T-Bird. We got Mr. Jim P. with the Short Track Guys podcast. Y'all go check them out if you want to talk about some racing stuff. Our truck driving friend, Mr. Hobby Hoppison. We got Blake Walker's a full crew member. We got Aaron, who's actually in the chat with the I Had to Say It podcast. Y'all go check his podcast out. I enjoy it.
You did include that story. That's fucking hilarious.
We got Mr. Christopher DeMars. We got Z Palmer. We got Roy Spalding. That's Roy with the S, not Roy with the P. Our favorite girl from down under, JoJo.
Yo.
We got Kaylee Norris and Miss Natasha A from the state of Washington, and the OG crew member, Melissa Holstein. Now, we do have a new hang-around, so Chad's not there by himself. We got Mr. William G-Bo, or I'm bad with last name. There's Bill right there. Him, Bill. I don't know what we're going by Bill. That's Bill. He's a hang-around, and, of course, we got Chad Jenkins hanging around. So we appreciate every one of the crew members. And
Billy, is that you that bounced up on my TikTok talking about Skittles?
Probably so. And
somebody was like, where's your Skittles? And I'm like, that has to be somebody from the podcast.
And he says yes. But if anybody wants a premium cigar, go to mypatriotcigar.com and use the promo code MotorCop15. You'll get 15% off of your order.
For Christmas, why don't you send me some of them?
Yeah, okay. I got to get my new bling necklace. I got.
Yeah, I didn't get no damn bling necklace.
Well, I paid like almost $50 for that thing.
I buy one of every color T-shirt. You think that's going to bother me?
So, I didn't even know if it was going to turn out right. I'll show you all in a minute. It's on the other side of my computer. You made me lose my train of thought. If y'all want any merch or anything like that, you can go either to the website, motorcopchronicles.com, or what's up, Steve? Or go to the Etsy store. You can get merchandise there. And if you want more episodes and stuff, if you want me to shout you out, you can go join the Patreon. If you don't, I'm still putting free stuff out just because I like all my podcast people. And I appreciate y'all. We got Steve Gould over here with Things Police C over there. Steve's a great guy. He's like one of them friendly guys that's like just friendly with everybody. Great podcast also. Y'all go check him out.
That's Things Police C, yeah.
Yeah.
See? Okay, gotcha.
Oh, I did get your last name right. I'm impressed by myself, Bill, that I got your last name right, because usually I'm screwing that all up to hell and back, you know. Let me see. Talk about something while I look for my bling.
All right. Well, what are we going to talk about? Well, there's enough going on all the way around the country. You guys are really, you're going to love tonight's episode. I don't usually read the episodes during the tax season, but I went through and some of them I was just, holy shit. I was kind of worried about JoJo. Me and Mel were. I guess they were having some kind of natural disasters down there. I sent her a message. She looked at it and she was like, yeah, not responding to you, guy.
All right. Didn't take me a second, see? But look at it.
God.
There it is, right there.
See, you need another one, maybe two more, so you could put one on your actual, like, Harley.
But
and then you could.
It's the really big one. Pam's like, why is it so big? I said,
yeah, but get it magnetized and put it on the back of the motor.
Maybe it has Iceman on it. It's pretty cool. It's like $40-something bucks.
Or the front fender of the motor.
So that's it.
My fucking mic not working?
Yeah, you working. I hear you.
Fucking ignore me.
Yes, I am. Kind of like you've been doing to me. Just because you work, you think you can't talk to nobody no more, huh?
Motherfucker.
All right.
Secretary or something.
You need something.
A robot.
Let's jump in to the. I did some pretty good stories this time. Tried to stay away from the sad ones and stuff like that. So we're gonna jump right on into it with both feet. Let's hope we don't get stuck. This first one is I'm doing, because I pick out who goes first and who goes second. Good thing I'm going first, because he just looked at the stories. So the first one is about a motorcycle, not a motorcycle cop.
No.
A motorcycle driver, and the guy starts.
It's like a moped.
He starts running. It's like a little small crotch rocket. The subtitles. Well, I guess. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, because they can't understand you.
Oh,
fucking swamp people.
They understand me. I'll put a picture of it up on Facebook. It'll be easier to see. But anyway, the cop went to pull him over. The guy decided to try to run, and he ends up hitting the cop. But it's not the way y'all think he hits the cop. So this cop here, he's way more calm than I would be.
You step aside and shove the fucker off the bike.
Watch what happens. I know you got it delayed. There's this crotch rocket. You can see it right there. There's probably a smaller one.
Hot box his ass in.
It's like maybe a 500 or 250 crotch rocket.
Yeah, he's just using the advantage of the traffic to get through it.
Uh-oh. You see what we got right there? For everybody just listening to audio, the crotch rocket was going split in traffic. The cop jumped in the oncoming lanes. Nothing was coming over a little raised median. Come around and goes 90-degree angle at him. Jumped out the driver's side. Was running around the back. And as you can see, for everybody that's here, is the motorcycle decided he was going to try to go around the police car, right as the cop was coming around the police car. So what do we think is getting ready to happen right here?
Accident.
An accident. Ow. I'd have been so mad at this point. This son of a bitch would have hit me with that motorcycle. Yeah, this guy.
All the way down to the ground. Stay on the ground. All the way down. Flip over. Flip over. Give me your hands.
I love how these stupid bastards think that once they get caught and they stop, if they say they say they sorry, it makes everything better. I'm sorry. Oh, you're sorry? Okay, well, go about doing what you're doing.
This is up in Marion County, so this is like
I'm glad
near my hometown. They're a little crazy and a little methy up there.
I'm sorry.
A little methed
Your
up.
back. Get him behind your back. Yes.
You see, y'all see this right here? You know why he does that, right? Well, I'm talking about for the audio people. He has his gloves on, but he's got his finger hanging out. I just cut the whole finger hole off on mine. My just normal riding gloves, but that's
Why don't you get the gloves that
they
they
don't work that great. I got some. It still makes it difficult.
Give me your other hand. 17th Street Highway 200. Had a motorcycle flee for me. I am 1015 on it. Yeah. Put your knees up to your chest.
Confirming you're 1015 on a 1031.
Can I get my bike up?
Can I get my bike up? You should have thought about that shit before you ran from the cops. You dumbass.
Oh,
No.
yeah, that shit's getting impounded.
No, you can't get it up.
And I was able to stop him in traffic. He hit me with his motorcycle. I had 10-4. Go ahead and roll medics. Knees up to your chest. All the way up.
Sorry about that, man.
Oh, sorry about that. Sorry you got caught. That's what he's sorry about. That's the only thing he's sorry about.
Yeah.
What are you fleeing, dude?
I didn't have my plate on and I freaked out. Sorry.
That's what's so stupid. He'd have his plate on and something else. Still only traffic offenses. Worst thing he's going to do is tow your bike.
Oh, that's a felony the minute he tried to run.
Most likely, you're just going to get a ticket for it, and they're going to say, make sure you put your shit on there, as long as it ain't stolen or nothing. But, because he didn't have his plate and stuff on his bike, Kelly asked why he was running. They run for just the stupidest reasons.
Or you're right.
hit me head on with that bike.
Stolen. And you don't even have a motorcycle endorsement.
I don't believe his Ninja, as we can see, it says Ninja right there on it, was stolen. He just because they think because they're in a crotch rocket, they don't watch too many movies.
1098, 1033, 21 hours.
I just need a unit. I got nobody to take care of this guy.
Nothing on.
Why are you fleeing?
I had my no plate on. I don't know.
You see me trying to pull you over.
Yeah,
You heard my siren, right?
Trying to say you didn't hear him.
I'm going to charge you with hitting me with that motorcycle. You stupid ass. But anyway, that's the dumbass right there. He said,
Nice helmet.
He is sorry. He's sorry. Billy says, a stupid is a stupid. Yeah, he's just, you always see these crotch rockets. You can tell the ones that like to run when they're not running because they you'll see how they have their plates tucked up. You know, they're trying, which is it's illegal. They'll put them up like I could be right because it's improper display. But you know with why they do it. What I do is I make mental notes for myself. These different bikes, or I'll write the plate down and run it. So if they do decide to run from me, and I got a description of the bike already with the plate from it sitting at a red light, because then I just wait and go get them at their house.
Yeah.
You were right, Matt. It says play stupid games. He won a stupid prize. So, not going to play the whole thing. He got arrested. He's a dumb fuck. He's got to pay.
That. Can I get the bike back? Or like stand it up? Should have been like, sure, let me.
His name was Matthew Price, born in 1990. He got charged with fleeing to elude a law enforcement officer. He was arrested and taken to the jail. I'd have charged him with fucking hitting me on that motorcycle. I'd have gave him an extra charge. Kelly said we had one of these idiots here where I live running from the police, and the Then he laid his bike down and broke his arm. We've had him run.
I've seen
We've
him
had him run and kill themselves by accident. It's like, oh, and all people. Oh, he's such a good boy. No, he wasn't. He was a dumbass because he was running from the cops because he thought he watched too many Fast and Furious movies.
Or Biker Boys. Wasn't that the one about motorcycles?
Yeah, that Biker Boys one. Yeah, that's the old one too. All right, this next one's yours, talking about some gangs. I do have I got a video we can watch, but you're gonna have to.
It's fucking crazy.
It's got no audio on the video.
This goes back to the things that we knew about New York City's law system. So basically, this wonderful gangbanger was out on bail after shooting at NYPD officers, and he was also out on bail for, I think, it pretty much killed somebody. I
think he killed 2 people.
Yeah, he did. So they're saying he's accused of murdering 2 other suspects, but he was out on bail and
for shooting at the cops last year.
Yeah. So, needless to say, he keeps being able to pay these high amounts. I guess it was $30,000, then $30,000 or $300,000, then it's up to $500,000, and he's paying them and able to walk, and then he just goes out and kills somebody else. This piece of shit. And this right here, I mean, we should be prosecuting the judges, to tell you the truth.
Yep, the ones that keep dropping the bonds, they drop the bonds low, or they just let them out with some ankle monitors. The video I have is one of the people. It cuts off right at the murder itself because they don't let us see that. Yeah. But let me switch over here. And of course, this ain't gonna be the right one at first.
Never is.
Well, it's just the way it ends. So right here, there's no audio really. You'll see. It's gonna be up at the top. Up here. It really wasn't even an argument. The dude, they must have some kid. Dude must have some kind of beef. This is bad guy right here. And watch, I mean, he's a freaking just a puss, man. Look right there. You see it? As the dude was walking away.
Yeah,
he's dead now. This guy right here had paid for something, whatever.
His head off.
Was turned around and was walking away out towards the door. Stupid right here. Pulls the gun out of his pocket and shoots the dude right in the side of the head. Never even saw it coming.
And see, honestly, if you back it up and look at the video,
the guy was holding the gun the whole time in his pocket.
But it looks like the guy in the khaki.
They were talking.
No, I don't even think he acknowledged the dude with the gun. It looked more like he was just kind of having a conversation with the dude in the hoodie behind the register.
No, they talked right there. You see, look, right here. But don't like they were arguing or nothing. But look, you see that hand in his pocket the whole entire time? You can tell he's holding on to something.
To keep your hands out your pockets.
You see he's holding on to something. But he also, this is the brazen, brazen part of it. Look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other people in this store. He just pulls a gun out and shoots this dude in the head.
Right.
And then he killed another person. I mean, and y'all keep letting this person out of jail? I mean, this dude should never see the daylight, free air again. Because when he gets out, he's just going to kill more people.
Oh, he's going to be out on bail again.
So, yeah. So, welcome to New York, though, right?
Right.
The Big Crapple. It's not the Big Apple no more. It's the Big Crapple.
Everybody picks on the South because of the anti-abortion laws, and this guy's going around killing full-grown adults.
AA Ron said there was a dumbass on a motorcycle split in traffic today and almost T-boned the F-350.
Well, you paid for your mistake.
Well, the whole thing is not even home yet. Jim has made it in. And, yeah, Matt, you were correct. He says, thank God New York has gun control, right? Yeah, that's them great gun-controlled cities. Like I said, New York's a fucking shithole from hell. I wouldn't.
Yeah, think about that.
You couldn't give me a free trip there.
This guy gets out of jail on bail
for shooting at cops.
On bail for murder, okay?
And attempted murder.
And able to go obtain a firearm. Arrested again, where I'm assuming they took the firearm.
I guess they got to do better background checks.
Got a new one.
They need They need better background checks.
I'm sure the 1996 Lincoln Continental in the back alleyway, he got that gun out of the trunk.
Oh, you don't think he had to? He did a background check?
Oh, he did at least 9 of them. 100, 200, 300, 400.
That says New York is the ass crack of America. Yeah, they got like San Francisco too. Next, we're going to shoot on over to Portland.
Not Portland.
Yes, Portland.
They're an upstate.
Portland is a great area.
I've been thinking about spending my summers there.
Yeah, I was going to go on vacation over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And but this is just completely stupid. They have the Portland some of the Portland PD doing foot patrols now. Why are they doing foot patrols? Because they have a slight drug problem.
Around an abandoned building in Portland City Center. Fox 12's Adrian Thomas is live.
That girl needs a sandwich.
With more on how the city is handling the situation. Adrian?
Yeah, we're here at the vacant Washington Center building at Southwest 4th Avenue and Washington Street, and it's a very different scene here today than it was up until about last week. It's been in the news recently because of an apparent open-air drug market happening right here in this area and inside the building.
So instead of farmers market, they have drug market.
Wait a minute. Okay, so I heard that right.
An open-air drug market.
That's like a pop-up flea market?
Yeah, it's some abandoned like mall or something. The video is kind of boring, but basically they got this area, and there's a lot of drug use, a lot of fentanyl, a lot of ODs going on over here. Okay, so the police chief and the mayor and them are like, all right, we're gonna have 24-hour foot patrol. We're gonna have the cops walking around doing this, doing that. The problem is, and the police chief instead is they make arrests, okay, when they do make arrests. But they make arrests and they bring people to jail. And the judges and the DAs drop the charges or just let them out with no bond. And they just go right back out and do it. So
you know what's
the incentive to not do it if there's no punishment? There is none.
Bet your ass. If there's a mall in that zone, I ain't leaving that bitch for 12 hours.
A mall?
Like a mall, just an air-conditioned mall? Because usually a foot patrol unit doesn't have a unit to sit in.
I doubt anything's really too much open in that area right there. I mean, I think this might have been the mall, and it's kind of like boarded up.
But that's what I'm getting at. I mean, if you have officers that are trapped in, like, inclement weather, and you're already not going to prosecute.
They have units that just make them get out and walk. See, there's the units right there.
Yeah, I guess.
See? I mean, it's a nice area right there. I mean, look at how beautiful it is. This guy right here's got a little food truck.
Because the police is working.
Like, I'd be his best friend.
Can't understand the word he's fucking saying, but he's got a food truck. His prices don't look too bad, especially for that area, it looks like.
Many police in the street every.
So, see, look, there's people using drugs right there.
No.
Groups of people scattered about.
Well, didn't they decriminalize that shit? Or is that California?
This in California. This is Portland. I don't know if they
in
did it in
California,
Portland.
I don't know why you wouldn't just open your own corner store to sell heroin because it's already decriminalized.
Oh, yeah.
Or using drugs. Even today, we caught a group of people on camera appearing to be selling and using drugs behind Muthafar's food cart. Just steps.
Why do they blur? Why are they blurring out the guy selling drugs? Like, oh, we don't want to violate his rights, and he's selling dope, but we're gonna blur him out. Watch though. This is right here.
From a group of Portland police.
They just, the news people were like, oh, look, the guy's selling drugs. The cops are right here, but we're not going to tell the cops. We're just going to just film the cops and not tell them, hey, selling drugs over here. Pobo, they're selling drugs. No, we're just going to just let it go on because.
Officers.
Kind of looks like Berwick Street, but a little wider.
For Mayor Ted Wheeler released the following statement on the Washington Center building, which reads in part, quote, given the extreme conditions at this property, Mayor Wheeler and the Portland Police Bureau have dedicated resources to help restore safety in the area. This began Friday evening. The timeline for how long the patrol will be activated is still under discussion. A PPD spokesperson said Mayor Wheeler ordered a 24/7 patrol of this area. For Mudhafar and his food cart, he's just glad to have a bit more normalcy.
Before
Little foot patrol ain't gonna hurt them.
you can't
No.
is
But yeah, I mean, they just keep letting them back out though, so that does no good whatsoever. A waste of time.
Right.
Kelly says she would never go to Portland.
Well, ain't that where they sell cement?
I don't know. Where they make it at.
Portland cement. Never mind.
This next one is for you.
It is.
In Idaho, this Idaho, there's no video or nothing like that, but this Idaho cop, I mean, I don't know. Might need a little more training there.
Damn it. Hang on.
Can't pull it up.
Oh, you know what's hilarious? This is actually laughable.
It is, because I got a question. I didn't read the whole story.
No, I would pick on this officer all the time after this. I mean, it happens.
Well, he deserves it.
Remember the exact same time last year, the instructor or something?
Which one? Because we had a couple last year.
Yeah, that just pulled out the gun and blasted the chick cop or whatever.
Oh, yeah, they were playing, and he
Yep.
was the instructor and pulled out a real gun and shot her. Yeah.
Yeah. This shit happens all the time. I mean, we work in a law enforcement environment, and look, guys, just like every profession, if you put 1,000 people together, a couple of them might have Down syndrome. We have retarded cops. It happens. They slip through the cracks.
What are you talking about?
Oh, bullshit. You know what I'm talking about. Hell, I've had a lieutenant that proved that you couldn't spell lost without LT. Anyway, Jesus. Getting back to this story. The officer mistakes his service weapon for the blue gun, which is a training weapon, and pops himself on his foot. Yes, I don't know why his finger.
I don't understand
pointing at his foot, but
I don't understand why do you? What kind of training weapon do you have? Because we train with our duty weapon.
Oh, we didn't. We used blue guns.
No. When we're doing like scenarios, we train with a blue gun, but you turn it back in. We don't have blue guns we bring home. They stay in the training facility.
Right.
It sounds like this dude was at his house or something. And you can't. Well, how the fuck can you not tell, even by the feel and weight of it, that one's the blue gun and one's the red gun, however you want it, and one's not your real gun?
So
I can tell the difference.
So there's a new system that next time I see you, I want to bring it because I want it for my house. But there's basically a cyber gun range you could do because you have an Apple product. So you would put this sensor on your monitor, and you could sit as far back across the room, and there's this this fake bullet that you put down the slide, and every time you pull the trigger in your firearm.
Yeah, but I have a Glock. That means I'm gonna have to rack it every time to make it where I can fire it.
No, there's options to where it'll actually rack it for you. It's like $25 for the automated battery powered slide. Anyway, and it allows you to practice with it. I've used one before.
Okay, but you're still using your real firearm. This dude couldn't tell the difference between his real gun and his training gun.
Well, maybe they're the same gun. I don't know.
Or were they using a ammunition round? But that's the same gun.
No, why are you pointing the gun at your fucking foot and pulling the trigger?
Yeah, I mean, come on. You're supposed to be a professional, dude.
Yeah, you know your target, your back's dropped.
And now you done you shot yourself with your own gun.
Yep.
Okay. So I just there's no. Why would you pull the trigger? You should. I mean,
on target, on trigger. I guess.
I mean, come on. I don't know. Is Idaho people kind of considered city people or something?
No, Idaho people are like middle of cornfield. Then
he ought to know about guns. It's like I was raised up. I got my first gun, like I said, when I was 8 years old, and I was always. I mean, come on. You're correct, Kelly. Finger
absolutely 110%.
Off of the trigger, and
so you're ready to shoot.
He ought to. It's his own gun, and he shot himself with it. What an idiot! Might want to keep him in mind for the hot nut for tonight, huh?
Nope.
No. This next one, this story here is just all kind of messed up. Of course, we're going to California, and You know it's messed up if we're going to California, because there's not too much good come out of
California.
Yeah, coming out of California over there. And I saw this story today, and I was like, no.
There you go. He's a citizen that identifies as a cop.
Something on
That's why he shot himself in the foot.
Anyway, in California, they just charged one of their deputies. Okay, well, what did he get charged for? Now he's a post-certified working deputy. He got charged for having an unregistered AR-15 with tracer ammo.
They do realize that tracer ammo don't mean that it chases the target around corners, right?
I know this, and you know that, but this is California, okay? It says a Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputy has been charged with unlawfully possessing an unregistered AR-15 and possessing tracer ammunition. Which
Police
to me,
officer.
Tracer ammunition is stupid anyway, because if you shoot it, everybody knows where you're at now because it leaves a trail. So it just gives away your thing. So
I usually do tracer ammunition if I'm trying to calibrate in my scope. Then you can go out, every other round or whatever would be a tracer round. That way you know if you need to go left, right, just a little bit faster.
According to the district attorney's office investigators, they served a search warrant on Deputy Brandon Garman's home. They recovered an unregistered AR-15, and listen what they call this now, in California, is incendiary ammunition stored inside of his closet. This is all the way back when they searched his house from 2020. They just charged him 3 years later. Prosecutors have charged him with 2 felony possessions of an assault weapon and possession of a destructive device, which is the bullets. He has not been arrested. They just charged him. It says, while I support the rights to afford us under the Second Amendment of bullshit in California.
Take it to the Supreme Court.
I also respect the laws of our state. It is illegal to possess an AR-15 assault rifle. First of all, what the fuck is an assault rifle?
It's a rifle you pick up
What?
and assault somebody with.
What is an
So if
assault
I grab
rifle?
it
So
by
that's
the barrel
any
and I beat you
any
over the head
rifle.
with it.
Yeah. So there's no such thing as a fucking assault rifle. Okay. So this attorney, of course, is a fucking moron. It says in California, and expect everyone, including sworn officers, to follow the law. District Attorney George Gascon. These weapons have repeatedly led to mass loss of life across the nation. And I intend to fully enforce the ban in Los Angeles. So the bad guys are still going to have them because they don't give a fuck about your ban. But you're going to prosecute a sworn police officer. Okay? It says you can legally own an AR-15 in California if the weapon meets certain requirements and the owners follow the law.
He's a cop, so I would assume he's following the law.
But anyway, they took 3 years to charge this man. So I want to know what the hell's going on. You know what? That's all I got to say.
He's going to beat him in the Supreme Court.
Move. Now, I read a story earlier, too, where some places in California are offering a $75,000 sign-on bonus. Fucking run, okay? Get the fuck out of California. If I was a cop in California, I would quit and move out of California.
So how long do I have to work there for the sign-on bonus?
I don't know, but you don't want to go there. I mean, they're gonna
They're
gonna
give me the check day one.
They're
I'm
gonna
leave tomorrow.
I'm sure there's some kind of shit involved with it, but I'm saying, get the fuck out of California, because you know what? I can go out and buy an AR-15 and all kind of ammunition I want from it, and I don't have to fucking register shit. I got fucking 5 rounds of Dragon's Breath shotgun shells I bought and had sent it out.
I don't have any.
Guarantee you can't do that in California. Get out of the communist states like this. Move the fuck out. Quit and move. Get out.
I'm scared of guns. I would never own one.
So let's see. Aaron said he lacked discipline. Kelly said, oh, no. Yeah, I mean, California's horrible.
But once again, what if this was one of those officers that was 2 years away from finishing his pension?
She can't take it. It's like, Yeah, exactly. Aaron says, prosecute the officer and let the gangbangers walk. That exactly what's going on over there. Kelly says, agrees with me. Get out of California while you still can. California, I just seen a thing the other night I was watching. They lost more people last year moving out of California than anywhere else in the United States. Mass exodus of people are leaving there.
Yeah.
You need to get to Dragon's Breath. Yeah. The only thing is they're not cheap. It's like $7 a freaking round. Yes, it is California. I do have quite a few listeners in California. I'm sorry y'all have to live in that just the hellhole. It's basically a communist state. I couldn't live there. I'm sorry. Yeah, see, people want to see Newsom run for president. Yeah. Yeah, he's freaking one of the biggest problems over there.
Hey, that would have actually surprised me more than Joe Biden. Honestly, I can't believe anybody voted for that guy. Regardless, moving on down the road.
Back to New York.
Yep. Back to the other shit. To
the other shithole. Yeah.
So this bothers me, but this is common sense that's extremely pressed into us, both not only in the academy, but by our FTOs and stuff like that. And we teach it to our officers when they're hired. No matter how nice someone is, they're always capable of anything. So this New York woman was arrested and claims that she was slammed against the trunk of the vehicle, causing her to have to get an emergency C-section and deliver her dead child. Well, thank God for body cams, because
thank
it actually
God for body
shows
cam.
The officer repeatedly asking and telling her step by step what he was going to do so that she was safe, and so was the baby. She's a lying piece of shit.
I got video.
But this shit happens all over America. Hey, that's why we have to do starting and ending miles in a cruiser.
Yep.
We have video inside the car so that the person's acting really cool. The minute you put them in a sally port, because remember, you're the booking officer, they really hate you. So they tell a lie and say, oh, he raped me on the way over here. Boom. I want video in my car, everything. Because people like her make this stupid shit up, and it ruins officers' lives.
We're not going to watch this whole video because it's like 9 minutes, but I'm going to skip to
I just want to see the part where he bounces her off the trunk.
But he don't is the problem. It's like they ought to charge her for freaking lying is what they ought to do.
Some states, it's legal, like down here.
Now, she had been running.
Let me see your hands. Hands up. Open the window. Get out of the car. Step out. Step out.
Now, right around here, they said they take her out of the car and they slammed her up against the car, which caused her to lose the baby. If y'all see it, let me know.
Is that the Catch Me Outside girl?
No, it's not the Catch Me Outside girl. But this is. Well, I got us on the wrong screen. Stand by. I was like, I can't see around Holstera's big ass head. Hold on. No, it's going to go back to the proper screen. Hold on.
Around an abandoned building in Portland City Center.
I'll fast forward back to where we were at. But watch it. Then this is where they say, I don't see. Now, she just finished running now, so they're like in felony mode. But I'm waiting to see some slams. Watch. Very gentle. He takes her out. I don't even know if she's pregnant yet.
Fucking nicer than I would have.
Was there any slamming? He turned her and had her face the car, but she never got slammed against nothing.
Step out.
If anything, it's touched the car, not even her stomach.
Yeah, watch. No slamming whatsoever. You'll hear him say she's pregnant, but they bring her back. They set her down. They talk to her, and the whole thing's like that. It's like a 9-minute video. I can go find it and watch it when I do. But They asked her several times, "Are you okay? You feeling okay? Do you need to get you any medical?" All this stuff like that. And thank God, like I said, thank God for this. Or they ain't no telling what would have happened.
Back in the old days, he'd have been crucified.
You know what I think? You know what I think they ought to do is
So her mouth shut for lying.
No. They ought to charge her. Stop, Duke.
Duke.
And they ought to. I hope they do an autopsy on that baby and test it for drugs to see if any kind of THC or something comes back in its bloodstream.
THC isn't a drug, but paraphernalia.
THC, the stuff that makes you. Well, I'm just saying, you shouldn't be smoking it while you're pregnant. The baby don't need no medicine.
Well, that's true, because then even by breastfeeding, you could
exactly
after it's born get it. Yeah, you're right.
So yeah, I mean, it was such a rough arrest. Yeah, those guys were so freaking nice. It was pathetic.
I mean,
of course,
I've seen
everybody's trying to get the payday.
I've seen felony stops where people come out of the driver's seat like fucking, and his name is John Cena. And fucking, body slam him.
So it's totally bullshit. Stuff like that pisses me off. They ought to put extra charges on her for filing a false complaint. This next one here is on.
So this is definitely a Florida story.
No, and, it's not. I don't believe. I think it's in another country.
It is. The Florida teacher arrested for...
That's not the next story.
You son of a bitch.
The next story's mine. We just did your story. Thank you, sir.
Okay, well, my next story is really good.
Well, because I'm like, what are you talking about? Why are you trying to skip around?
Skip around.
This story here, I'm not sure which country is it in. It's in a different country. Like, I don't know. It looks like an Asian country. But anyway, they say in this it's full of Asian people. Okay, and
looks like the Philippines.
This cop, they say he used a wrestling move on her. I don't know what kind of wrestling move this was. We're gonna watch a video. I think he's suspended while they're investigating, saying that you might have used excessive force. Let's watch it and find out. I'm not sure the whole context of the stop. It does look like she put her hands on him. So would that make it excessive force if she put her hands on him? The problem is, I believe, that she's holding a child.
Like his hat.
Here we go. It's going to slow down.
Holy shit.
And his name is John Cena.
I even had the John Cena music in there. I don't know if Holstera could hear it or not, but
no.
It looks like she come up and put her hands on him, like this was over a traffic ticket, a parking ticket. Like right here, it looks like she walks up. See her arm goes up right there. And it looks like she put her arm on him, and he just basically put his hand on her, like,
watch his leg. That's a tactical leg sweep.
And he just leg swept her and pushed her down by her face. Only thing bad is that child was in her arms, and the kid went flying like a rag doll. And
they're built like Lego.
It bounced off the concrete once, but I believe the child was okay. It might have. Mom probably learned you should not fuck with the police over a parking ticket out there, because you'll get the John Cena.
You act like the kid was gonna work somewhere besides an iPhone with your back.
Once again.
Love that. Oh, I hear the music now. That's funny shit.
So, if she put his hands on, I could see he reacted. In law enforcement all over the world, you learn to react. Unfortunately, the lady had a child in her arm. Maybe you ought to charge her with child endangerment, not the child, because if she wouldn't have touched the cop wouldn't have put her ass in the dirt. Right. And the little kid wouldn't have identified as a basketball. Okay?
Bounced. If it didn't bounce, it would have been
He
damaged.
bounced one time. I mean, kids are resilient. He's fine. They gave him some rice, and he went
That's
about
why
his
their
business.
heads are soft when they're that small.
Yeah,
so
I
they
mean, so they can
back.
bounce around. Yeah. So,
Oh God, do not take parenting or child care classes from this podcast for legal purposes.
this next one here is yours.
This is my sister from another mister. She is accused of hosting fight clubs in her middle school.
That's her right there above my head.
Yeah, Tallahassee, Florida, a Florida middle school teacher is facing charges for contributing to the delinquency of a minor for what court documents call her role in organized fights in the woman's classroom. Angel Footman, 23, is a teacher at Griffin Middle School in Tallahassee.
Was.
Yeah.
Was a teacher. We're going to past tense that.
Regardless.
Because you know what happened, right?
Somebody narked on her.
Yeah, because they didn't follow the rules.
Yeah. First rule of middle school fight club.
The first rule of
You
fight
don't
club
talk
is
about middle school
do not
fight
talk
club.
about fight club.
Oh God!
Second
So
fight
their
club
limit
is-
was.
You're messing up
classes.
my sound bite.
Talk about fight club.
I can't hear shit.
You messed up my sound bite. Hold on.
Welcome to Fight Club. The first rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club. The second rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club.
Little bastards were talking about Fight Club. That's the problem.
She must not have shared the profits with the winners.
Well, the only thing I say is, this lady right here. First thing I'd asked her was, "Where's Precious?"
She does kind of look like her.
Well,
she's got the very white eyes.
Watch. Bang! That's Precious right next to her. You don't look like they ain't cousins or something or sisters.
Yep. Got the same eyes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Eyebrows are a little bit off. Precious does. There's a little bit.
So did they say did she get fired or something?
No, she probably got fucking hired by UFC.
Dana hired her.
Dana'd be like, hey.
She's sitting next to Joe Rogan now.
Yeah, he'd be like, you got some toddlers that can beat their ass? Let's go.
Kelly says she looks like a zombie. Yeah, it's like she's like, and here's our new commentary.
But think about it. In the pussification of America that has been ever since 2020 has started.
Somebody was short on a freaking ding dong, they bet, and that's what happened.
Something happened, but regardless,
they didn't have to go goldfish.
Can we just appreciate that she wasn't running a fight club? She was teaching juvenile delinquents on how to defend themselves
and fight without shooting each other.
Yeah,
we gotta give that woman.
That.
She ought to get the Nobel Peace Prize.
Right, think about it. Them kids could have been in the classroom saying, "You know what? We're going to shoot this bitch up tomorrow." And
yeah,
she was like, stand up right now.
Nope.
Throw some hands.
We're boxing this shit out.
Beat the shit out of each other. And you know what? She might have just stopped the shooting. Why are we not exploring this as an option?
I don't know. I think it sounds awesome.
Yeah, if the school's having a brawl in the classroom, lock the door. Nobody walks out but the guy that has a problem.
Probably working in New Orleans now or East Baton Rouge.
Getting hired out in California since they apparently hire convicted felons to be police officers.
Well, this next one here, this fella, we got a fella, yeah, throw some hands. We got a fella in
the box.
We got a fella that got himself arrested. Okay,
got his picture.
Yes, I got a video. They're saying this guy has Down syndrome. Personally, he don't look like he has Down syndrome to me. He just looks like he's retarded. There's different parts of retardation.
No.
Yes. So we're gonna watch the video, and yes, I did say all them words. We're not PC because Down syndrome people pretty much they kind of look alike. And this guy don't look like he's got Down syndrome. He just looks like he has a different type of retardation.
He's sorry, y'all. He ain't meaning to be mean. He's just.
I'm not being mean. I'm just being honest. Sometimes being honest, I guess, sounds mean, but it's just honesty.
Oh shit! Is the same cop gonna leg sweep the feet?
No.
We say 22-year-old Nicholas Samudio.
Does that look like Down syndrome to you? Well, does it?
It looks like Humpty Dumpty. His head's an egg.
He don't look like he has Down syndrome.
He looks like he would be down.
No, he looks like he has some type of retard. He looks like he has some type of retardation, but he don't look like he has Down syndrome.
No, he don't have the droopiness. He looks more like a troll.
And I don't know.
That's bullshit. Somebody's messing with the photo.
It's not. Somebody says I photoshopped it. That's the actual freaking photo. Okay, I didn't do nothing to it. He's got the teardrops.
Right, he looks like he's from there.
He looks like from Livingston Parish. Yeah, he's got autism, but he don't have Down syndrome. Anyway, let's look. This is the fella, and I don't know how many Down syndrome people drive. So if this dude was driving, I'll say
you do realize it's just a disability, right?
Yes, but Down syndrome, all people with Down syndrome kind of resemble each other with that disability, okay? This guy don't look like he has. If I seen this guy walking down the road, I'd be like, man, this dude's fucked up, but I wouldn't think he had Down syndrome.
Thank God you still wear a face shield.
Here we go.
Shot a man to death in North Lawndale in February, 10 days after killing a driver on Interstate 55. 25-year-old Humberto Marin Garcia, young children.
He murdered them.
When their car was hit by gunfire on the Stevenson near Bridgeport, his wife says she was able to stop the car and then realized her husband was no longer breathing. Samudio was arrested after the second shooting along with another man who was also charged in that murder.
Watch breaking.
But anyway, he got arrested. This dude shot two people and he was driving. I'm sorry, he don't have Down syndrome. A.A. Ron says he looks like he has a family wreath. Kelly Miles says somebody stepped on his face. Says, yes, that was in Chicago. But you know what? I did get a short clip of the cop they sent to arrest him, since we're trying to be PC here.
So
no, that's not it.
So,
what?
The old gig. What the fuck are you watching?
That's not it. Hold on. I'm trying to.
What the fuck are you watching on TikTok, bro?
No, that's for your story.
Chicken wings that are gonna break
That's
off.
for your story.
Provide funding
anyway,
to vest to law enforcement
talk
officers
about
across
derailment.
Louisiana.
What derailment?
You. I was about to say something. You had to just throw up a TikTok of some Down syndrome girl dancing.
That's not what I was trying to pull up.
Oh, no, he's such an original gangster that he doesn't just have teardrop tattoos. His whole fucking head's a teardrop because he looks like a teardrop.
Oh, here it is. Here's the video. I got a short video of the cop they sent to arrest him. Here we go right here.
Yay. He is a cop and he's learning impaired. He's the retarded policeman.
That's me.
Have you ever seen the one?
Oh, that's what they said to arrest him. They sent the retarded policeman to arrest him. Right there.
This guy doesn't care. He'll offend everybody.
Who, me?
No,
or the retarded policeman?
The policeman, yeah.
That's his name. He calls himself.
I know it is. And it's one of them things. He's done a lot of
boobies
parts. Yeah, exactly, Matt. No, I didn't send that shit. That girl needs a sandwich. But he has the one where he walks up to the black guy that's in the car and he goes, "You know why I pulled you over?" And he goes, "I was speeding."
No, you're black.
Yeah, he goes, "No, you're black. Get out of the car so I can beat you up."
Yeah, he's got one that's called sexual harassment. He walks up and he says, "I pulled your speed." He's like, I didn't see your driver's license, your registration, and your boobies. And she's like, "What did you just say to me?" He's like, "I didn't see your driver's license." No, after that, she's like, "Your registration?" She's like, "No, your boobies." He's like, "Yeah, I just really want to see him. I love boobies."
You know what? We ought to see if we could just have a night where we review his videos. That would be good.
Matt says we're all going to hell.
Oh, yeah. I'm driving.
But, yeah, that's who they said. I couldn't help myself. I've been on a roll today.
A roll.
Like I said, anybody, if Wednesday comes up and
rolls
y'all
every day.
see anything and we're not on and y'all don't know why, y'all might want to check Rumble. That means we have been kicked off of Facebook, YouTube, and everything
Why do you
else.
keep telling people to use the gay sites to get a hold of us?
Rumble is not gay. That's where we're going to end up eventually because we're going to get kicked off of this shit. I'm telling you. Anyway, if Roy P was here, he would enjoy this next one. Holstera.
Married 9/11. See, this is the problem.
It's not 9/11. That was 9/11.
Whatever. That's how you spell.
Get it right. Get it right. This
Good.
lady right here.
Anyway.
Right there.
So I knew this was going to happen. Is these stories are going to start breaking faster and faster around the United States. I told you guys that when that Tennessee chick got popped, that wasn't the only department they do that shit
She was
at.
getting popped, all right.
Either way, a married 9/11 dispatcher in Texas and 2 police officers are facing dismissal after it was found out she was sexting and engaging in affairs with multiple first responders within her county's jurisdiction. Emphasis on the diction. Crystal Perez, who works for San Antonio, Bexar County Dispatch on the night shift, reportedly engaged in sexual charged communications with 7 law enforcement officers.
She beat the other one. She only had 5.
Damn. But I mean, well, yeah, she was married. Perez was caught by her husband, who not only uncovered the sexual scandal,
Turned her ass in.
but learned she had been sleeping with at least 2 of the county's lawmen. Deputy Juan Leal has been placed on unpaid leave as a result of the affair, while Deputy Jason Jarvis is potentially facing a suspension for 30 days. Well, at least this one lowered her standards. What's her husband look like?
I don't know. This is the dispatcher above my head. This is Jarvis. This chick that looks like her, this is Jarvis's wife. You think if you're going to cheat on your wife, you'd at least look different than your wife, correct?
Yeah, that was close. I thought it was a picture of them together.
No, this is Jarvis is the other guy. He's face suspension. These are the 2 that are getting fired or whatever. I think
But
one's a
these dudes
sergeant.
are ugly as fuck.
Yeah.
One's old as fuck. The other one's old as fuck.
Well, it looks like daddy and son or something like that. I don't get it.
One is clearly Hispanic, and the other one is clearly an old fucking white guy.
My deal is okay. What they have not mentioned in this story is that any of this took place while they were on duty. If none of this took place while they were on duty,
Well, they said that she's in trouble for that part. Because I'm assuming, look, I'm not going to hate on dispatchers, but bear with me a minute. Not all dispatchers, but at dispatch centers are not always busy. So some of these ladies and some gentlemen will spend the majority of their time on one of these talking to the officers, because you talk to your dispatchers, you build trust. And these guys tested the waters, and she jumped right in the pool.
no, they jumped in the pool, the vagina pool.
You really think
They were swimming around? I don't know.
You know what? They probably used that whole conversation about the chick from Tennessee to get
They
it
might
going.
have. They probably think, oh yeah.
They were like, "Hey, wait, you want to start off a Laverne PD issue over here?" And she was probably like, "Ha ha," and texted him an hour later and was like, "Are you fucking serious?"
Yeah, let's do this. My thing is if they did not have engaged in any kind of sexual activity on duty,
Right.
the only thing they get them for was maybe spending too much time on their phone. But they didn't violate any policies.
Not any agency I'm aware of.
No. I mean, were they doing maybe some immoral stuff? Yeah, but they didn't violate. So what you going to fire them for? Do they have some kind of morality clause in a contract they had to sign or something?
In the state of Florida, and once again, that goes state by state, I know you have a conduct unbecoming.
Okay, but they didn't do nothing on duty.
True.
So what they gonna get them with? What they gonna fire? What you gonna fire them for? Now, if this is a police department too.
Well, here's the thing.
It's not a sheriff's. If it's a sheriff's office, you work at the pleasure of the sheriff. You have no protection. This is a police department. I don't see how they're gonna fire them.
They all say sheriff above their fucking patch.
Oh, then if it's a sheriff's office, they're at will employees, so they can fire them for any reason they want to.
But that's what I'm getting at too. Is they said there were 7, but only 2 or 3 of them are getting unpaid leave. So I'm assuming 2 or 3 of them did it over the hood of the squad.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Well, some of the text I read and stuff, it was just, oh, baby, you make me so horny and all that stuff like that. Yeah, California would give them all awards for, they would really get an award if some of them were trans in Drink Bud Light.
No, she needs to come out as identified as a man.
Yeah, and it was homosexual sex, and then it would be okay, because then if anybody said anything about it, they'd be homophobes, so they can't do it.
The car's new colors would be rainbow right down the side.
That's right, rainbow units.
And it would play the Mario Kart theme song when you fucking were running code. Anyway.
What does it sound like?
The
Don't do that anymore.
It's the Mario soundbite.
This next one, they had 5 beachgoers were injured at a high school party by getting shot. This happened in South Carolina. A beach party filled with high school students participating in a senior skip day descended into chaos Friday afternoon as gunfire injured at least 5 of them. Yes. The Isle of Palms police chief said that the majority of the injured were teenagers, though one older beachgoer was also injured. Police were already at the beach responding to fights when the shooting began around 5:20 p.m. A large crowd of individuals who apparently were part of a group from a senior skip day had gathered on the beach.
Who the fuck goes to the beach when they skip school?
I guess South Carolina kids.
Video games.
There were a couple of altercations that took place. During one of these altercations, there were several shots that were fired. Boom, boom, boom.
Approximately 120 rounds fired. Only 5 of them placed on target.
But it don't like nobody got killed. They just got shot. Anyway, kids are stupid. When we did senior skip days, we all maybe would get together, drink, and have a good time. I don't really remember fights or anything like that.
No, because you don't hang out with people you don't like.
Miss Durbin could probably tell you, because I don't remember all that. But pretty much, we'd have a fist fight every now and then, but it wasn't like it is today. Now nobody can get along with each other.
You roll around in the mud beating the shit out of each other, and about 5 minutes afterwards, you're drinking beer together.
That is correct.
That was the way we handled it.
It's completely insane. So
that's what
be careful. Be careful in South Carolina if you go to the beach. It's dangerous.
We don't have a society problem.
We got a people problem.
We have a
stupid people problem.
We have a people that have become comfortable with not getting punched in the fucking face problem.
They haven't never been punched in the face.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. So they get on here and these multiple online sources and stuff and talk shit because they haven't never been busted in their lip when they ran their damn mouth, because they're always hidden behind a fucking keyboard.
You want to do this last story? Because we got to have the people vote on something extra also besides hot nuts tonight.
Okay. This would be really fucking weird if you had a video.
I got videos.
New details released about a young woman arrested for having sex with her dog in a Snapchat video. Damn, fucking people do anything for OnlyFans money, huh? A 19-year-old woman in Mississippi. That's closer to you than me. I'll let you take it.
Closer to Roy.
Oh, that is an adorable dog.
They keep saying it was a German Shepherd in the story. That's a pit bull mix.
And then the picture that she's like mounting it looks like it's a corgi.
That's not the dog I think she was having sex with.
I don't know. And the sheriff is acting, from JCSO. He's acting like he in 17 years he's never seen a story of somebody having sex with animals. But
you're right, Kelly. It's nasty, but let's watch the video.
Yeah, he's got a whole ass video.
I got quite a few. I got quite a few videos.
Hot nuts.
I got quite a few videos. This is her.
You can't show that shit on the internet, right?
This is off of TikTok. I pulled it off of TikTok today. This is, I'm assuming, the dog in the background. You can see how interested he is in it. Look, he closes his eyes. He's like, get that out of my face, girl. Look at the dog. The dog's like, Jesus Christ, not again. Leave me alone.
She's twerking like there's nothing there.
No, she weighs about 12 pounds.
Yeah, like 90 pounds.
Yeah.
And her bra's stuffed. I mean, like, poor little girl.
Let's go to the next one.
It should be cheap to feed, and if she's going to cheat on you, she'd only fuck the dog.
I'm sorry. I just need 1 minute to make sure I look good. Do you think I look good, Mr.
Okay, she's my hot nuts.
Real.
Getting dog in the background. Right there.
She loves that dog.
Oh, yeah.
Literally.
She's loving
hi,
the
JoJo.
dog.
Welcome to the party.
Right here.
Glad you're okay.
Did y'all catch that? Did you catch it? I'll rewind it a second, see if y'all catch it.
Oh, little pink rocket.
Y'all see if y'all catch it.
Wearing a ring, but ain't got no misses. I'm matching diamonds for 6 of my bitches. I'd rather spoil all my friends with my riches.
Brings being a dog lover to a whole new level.
Yeah, you didn't catch it? It's pretty quick.
It's okay.
It's right there. You see right there? Hey, JoJo, you see it? Right there. It was right there. You got it, yeah. Okay. Last one. It's the same one. Never mind. Anyway, her TikTok is still up. Well,
of course.
Her TikTok's still up. So that's where I went and pulled these off of. She's a freak, but the poor dog here is poor dog. Yeah, JoJo, right? Ew. Yeah, they have some videos up there. I don't know if it's her cousin, her brother, or who this dude is, but I'm thinking, dude, she like stopped having sex with you and started screwing the dog. What's going on here? So that's all I'm going to say. Matt says he's going to take a wire brush to his eyes to unsee this. Kelly Meyer says there's something.
I have no idea what the hell kind of dog that is.
He's a mixed boxer. He's mixed pit bull. I can tell that.
He's got
Kelly
the
Dubber
ears
says no.
Cash in them, but his head looks like a pit.
Hey, Aaron says he needs to bleach his brain out. Yeah, save the dog. That's how I feel about it.
I don't want that dog nowhere near my family. He'd be trying to screw my wife.
He might do a better job.
Right. It's bad enough, as a man, you got to worry about other men. But then you have to go worry about the family fucking dog. The man's best friend is banging his old lady. Holy shit. No.
What's bad is she's only 19 years old doing that shit.
I don't know. Maybe she was really sheltered and her parents didn't give her.
I don't know. I went and watched a lot of her TikToks. I just pulled them few off, and it's like she seems.
After the first 2 or 3 episodes, he was like, "I'm gonna see she's on OnlyFans."
It seems like she was so she was trying to get clout or followers so bad. It's sad. It's really kind of sad. She's got to have some kind of mental problem to do some stuff like that, because sane people just.
Or she's just a really big animal lover.
Jesus.
This is my hot nuts. All right, everybody.
Hold on. No. We're not voting for hot nuts yet.
Bitch, that's all the stories.
Yes, it is. But I said I got something else we need to vote on. I put up a post yesterday evening, and it says, call this into dispatch, best answer wins. I put in the comments, whoever puts the best answer in, I'll send them a free T-shirt. So I'm going to read the comments that I got back. Y'all get to vote and see who has the best comment, and then I'll contact them, and we'll see.
Did I comment?
No, you didn't. And you're ineligible. You're an employee.
What the fuck?
All right. The first comment we have is from a listener. I don't know if he's still here or not. One of our hang-arounds Patreon is Bill. He says, his comment is somebody wanted half a gum job in wrapped. Now the picture is if you go.
That was the shit with the dentures, wasn't
It's the dentures in a It's the dentures in a condom laying in some
it
grass.
looked like somebody pooped on top of the dentures. That's why I was like, ew.
It's dirt. So Bill says somebody wanted a half a gum job in it wrapped. Triple Tizu Ranch said 419 subject last seen going in and out of a white gummer. Sounds pretty good. Yeah. Jeremy Thompson says toothless bandit strikes again. What's up, Billy?
Which comment has the most likes?
I'm not going by that. I'm letting these people vote, so y'all listen.
Oh, we're going off our own, not Facebook.
Yeah. Donna Cox says the angry hooker.
She definitely is now. Dentures are fucking expensive.
Madeline LeBlanc says, when you ask Mama to blow up some balloons for you.
There you go.
Chris, how he says last name, says, we have a female subject reporting her dentures missing after she pulled out of a situation. Tony Lynn Jones said simple assault, used too much teeth, TEEF.
Oh, yeah, he pulled out too fast because she bit it.
Christopher Pryor says that he sees that his ex-wife is at it again. Amanda said, this is the Secret Service. We're hot on Biden's trail.
Jesus.
Let's see. One of them says, no, says 1022. I'll give you a 1021. James Carr says it looks like the old folks home decided to mix MDMA and Cialis in their rounds today. We're looking for a couple of elderly people who need lots of water and are missing half their dentures. And Dan says Gumby and Pokey are methed up. So what are y'all thinking?
Which one had the most likes?
One that had the most likes is when you asked Mama to blow up some balloons, had 5, and simple assault to use too much teeth had 5. My ex-wife's at it again and had 4.
Oh, so there's no clear distinguished winner.
Now I had 2 number 5s and a number 4.
All right. I like a number 16 with fries.
No, so which one we're going to do? We'll go simple assault, use too much teeth, had 5 by Tony Lynn Jones. And we had, where's the other 5? We had one more 5.
Mama and the balloons.
Mama, when you ask Mama to blow up some balloons for you.
I like the Mama and the balloons because it is some shit that I've seen.
So what do y'all think between those two? Too much teeth or balloons?
Oh, JoJo says Joe Biden was good. At what?
Half a gummer. Way to go. Yeah, it did. Help on that one. Let's see what we got.
There's more people that support Biden in this chat than there was in the last election.
His wife is at it again, Matt said. So we got the wife. We got Joe Biden.
Who was that?
Who?
You really think?
Kelly says she likes the Biden one too. Matt says he likes the ex-wife one. And which one do you like?
I like the Mama one.
Mama?
Yeah. Too much teeth.
And Kelly says, Kelly Meyer says, Biden. I think we got 3 Bidens. Okay, giving it a second. All right, now, whoever said the Biden one is in the lead. And Billy says Biden. We got 4 on the Biden. Let me see who said the Biden one. It looks like they may be winning. Looks like that's going to be the winner. Let's see who got it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Amanda Hugh. So I will send her a message. She looks like she's from Pierre Pot. So, Amanda.
Oh, Pierre Park.
The fucker's going to win again. Which fucker? Oh, Biden? I hope the hell not.
He ain't going to win. I think if you end up with a Trump DeSantis ticket, somehow, I don't think that there's a damn chance in hell.
You don't think?
No. I think because DeSantis will pull the nationwide Hispanic card, and Trump's already pretty much secured the African American and white card. I think we've only got about 10% of stupid people left in this country thinking Joe Biden's doing a fucking fantastic job. Because I tell you, I think it would be hard if I asked somebody that question, like, how do you think Joe Biden's doing as a president? And they answered me with, he is a wonderful president, the best of all time even. I don't even think I would keep on going. I think I would just stop talking to him and just walk.
All right. I just sent Amanda a message saying she got voted as the winner. She needs to DM me her size and address so I can send her free T-shirt. So, yeah, I'm sure you did, Billy. That was your own one. So, y'all just pay attention if y'all do follow me on Facebook. I think I might try to do this every now and then, once a month or so. Find something I can put it out, and we'll use the funniest answer is voting and send somebody a T-shirt. So, other than that, we're going to vote on the hot nuts. My hot nuts is for the doggy fucker.
Oh, yeah.
So, me and Holstera for the dogs. Who let the dogs out?
Hey, look, there's a reason why I put sponsor the ASPCA at the top of my profile.
Dog.
I love animal lovers. I mean, she just loves animals.
She loves them a whole lot more than I do. Duke, don't get no ideas.
Hell of a lot more than I do.
You hear me, Duke? No idea.
Duke could be like, hey there, Mr. Iceman.
We got 1, 2, 3 more for the dog fucker.
Dog fucker.
Dog fuckers. I don't know what a little 19-year-old girl was doing going through. Well, nothing was going through her head, obviously.
Well, that was it. Somebody on YouTube said something, and they said that they believed that, she might have been the opposite of sheltered. Maybe she was molested.
Yeah, somebody said that on here.
I don't know. I just feel like some people pass that on.
Judge said I say
nuts.
hot nuts or dog nuts.
They'll just throw a picture of Duke's nuts up there for you.
Yeah, something's definitely was happening in that young lady's life. I mean, for that to be going on.
I mean, she's trying to seek so much.
She's trying to get fame or attention or something, but
usually that's a cry for help. But I don't
to start having sex with your dog and then videoing it. And,
hey, at least she wasn't out there touching minors.
People are like hammering her in the comments on she might still be in jail, just hammering her in the comments on her TikTok stuff. Y'all was gonna look on there, and they were like, all the comments and all the videos like, you nasty dog fucker, and all kind of shit. Like, it's bad. It looks like the dog rapist has won it for the evening.
Yeah, I mean, we're a pretty dog-friendly podcast.
We love dogs.
By the German Shepherd, one episode.
That one guy that was chasing the dogs around.
The guy that was trying to rape the dogs.
Yeah, he won. He was. Yeah, I mean, he's a horrible person. Leave the dogs alone. DLM. Dog lives matter, people. And so do their buttholes. Y'all leave them alone.
The damn clown.
Maybe he'll make it. Like I said, I just bought this brand new monitor too, and it came in. I was like, I sent y'all a picture of it, and you saw it.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. Well, you've been needing one. I've been telling you that.
Well, I had that other one. It just didn't work good. At least with this is a true monitor, and I don't have to change some settings on it now.
You know what I want is that camera rail. You know, they use for like 60 minutes where it flies around you, but it kind of stays focused on you.
That's that GoPro 360, I believe.
Oh, I got one of those.
It's like I don't know how it does it, but it looks like it's flying around you, but it's not.
Right.
I don't know how it does that.
It's a 360 camera system.
Yeah, but how's it filming me from the back when the camera's in front of me? Magic.
Refractions. It's using the picture you took from over there prior to put you into a 3-dimensional space. It's hard to explain. Anyway.
Well, that sounds very difficult.
Not really, but I could walk you through it one day.
Everybody, totally appreciate it.
Absolutely love every one of you. Hope you have a safe week, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, and I might try to put another one out this weekend. I'm going to talk to another guy. Maybe we'll look out and get a guest. We'll see. Other than that, stay safe out there. Get ready, Holstera. Remember, we are not sheepdogs. We are lions. Yeah. And we'll talk to y'all soon.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I